Yo, everybody. Hey, Simeon here with Aim High Photography. Hey, guys, we're going to make this a quick video. Reason being is because I'm shooting on the Nikon Z8, and you guys know it overheats after about 15 minutes. So let's get going. Guys, I've been shooting with my 35mm 1.8 S-Line lens wrong. Let me explain to you. Mainly, I like to go out and shoot portraits. I don't like to shoot animals, birds, landscape. That's not the type of photography that I like. I like portraits. Usually, in doing so, I'm going to grab my 85, either 1.8, my 1.2, or my Plena to go shoot portraits, okay? If I'm just doing like general walking around photography, then I'll grab my Nikon Z7 II. It has the 50mm 1.8 pretty much glued to it. So yeah, but most of the time I'm a portrait guy. What I found myself doing is I found myself using the 35 as if it was still the 85mm. And what I mean by that is I was standing at a distance in which an 85 would be fine, but the 35 would not be close enough. When you use a 35 versus an 85, you have to get a lot closer to the subject. I wasn't doing that. I was still standing at a distance that was good for the 85 or maybe even the Plena, but not for the 35. You have to get closer to your subject when you use the 35mm. So yeah, guys, the 35, it's an excellent focal length. And the way I like to describe it and explain it to people is the difference between the 35 and 85. For me, you guys can, agree or not agree, it's fine. The 35 is when I shoot with the 35mm versus the 85. When I shoot with the 35, I'm trying to get 35% of the subject, 65% of the landscape. When I'm shooting with the 85, I'm trying to get 85% of the subject, 15% of the landscape. So recently we took a cruise and I was walking around actually on the cruise ship with my DJI RS4 Pro gimbal, and I had the 35 attached to it. It's an excellent lens for video also, but I wanted to see how good it could be with shooting portraits because I like shooting, portraits, even though, I prefer to do like the 85 or higher. When we go out, a lot of times I have the 85 and then my wife wants me to get everything in the background. Oh, can you get this? Can you can you get all of this? And I'm like, baby, I can't get all of that. I got the 85 or I got the Plena. There's no way I can get that, So I said, let me take the 35 on this particular trip because I know she's going to ask me about doing those type of things. So we're walking around Cozumel and I got the DJI and all that kind of stuff. Had a guy, he actually stopped me and, was asking questions and stuff like that. So I took his picture. Real nice guy, in Cozumel, Mexico. So we had a, real good time doing that. Got back on the ship and there was a photographer up on the Lido deck around the pool area and took her picture also. Real nice lady. We got to, talking about photography and stuff like that. So guys, if you're not getting the quality or if you're not getting the shot that you expect out of a certain lens, you may have to make an adjustment. If you're comfortable shooting portraits and then you switch to something more wider, you have to invade the space of the person that you're taking the picture of. And sometimes that's not normal. It's not a normal feeling to get that close to a person. So yeah, that was one of the things that I was doing. So earlier today, I went downstairs and I was just taking a picture. I just grabbed something out of the refrigerator, out of the cabinet, stuff like, and I'll just practice taking pictures. I'll put it on a tripod. I'll put the 35 and take a picture. I'll put the 85 and take a picture. Guys, you have to practice and get the shot. But guys, the 35mm 1.8, even if you are a portrait shooter like I am, it actually is a great focal length. I strongly suggest that you, practice with it. It's a 1.8. It's a Nikon 1.8 lens. It's going to get you a great shot. You just got to get a little bit closer. That's all. Guys, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Send me with Aim High Photography. I'm out. Yo. I hope my Nikon Z8 didn't overheat. It didn't. Anyway, the video's done.